I can hear your voice questioning the sea of things, and if I can face it, frequently it follows me. Late night drives pretend to sleep, pulling the thread and I'm tearing the seams. I'm ready to go, singing the songs that you've given to me. No wonder I'm ready to go. Like wheat kings, pretty things. I'll never know what tomorrow brings, but I'm ready. No wonder I'm ready to go. You can leave the porch light on another train, but you're still home. I know you're counting down the days, hard nights, 8 more to go. I can find the words right now, just need you to know somehow that frequently it follows me. Late night drives pretend to sleep, frequently it follows me. Late night drives pretend to sleep, pulling the thread and I'm tearing the seams. I'm ready to go, singing the songs that you've given to me. No wonder I'm ready to go. Like wheat kings, pretty things. I'll never know what tomorrow brings, but I'm ready. No wonder I'm ready. No wonder, no wonder, no wonder, no wonder, no wonder. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Like, yo, these niggas is wild.
Guys, we're actually back into my prime hair era. Can we like appreciate that for a second? Like, I'm literally back in my prime hair era. This is what my hair used to look like when I was at my hottest. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hello, Chai. Hello, Clement. Alex, what's up? Ange, Koi, what's up? Hello, everyone. What's up, everyone? Diablo, hello. Guys, I don't know what it is today, but I'm so tired. I think it's because my cats literally fucked me over today in the morning. That I'm super tired, but it's fine. We're gonna take a power nap on stream. Imagine, you know how sometimes people they like fucking do power naps with their animals and their cats and shit like that? I feel like we should do that, but like as a stream, you know? We all just like nap together. Like, why has no one ever did that? You know what I mean? Like, okay, you have no one to call over Discord. No worry, babes. You got me. Vavi, hello. Well, how's everyone doing? Dian, what's up? Hello. Oh my god, I don't know what it is today. Voodoo, what's up? Yeah, I went to the Korean grocery store today, and I got the Korean thingies. It's so delicious. It's so good. I'm gonna make a YouTube video about it. Also, guys, today we have no lipstick on. So my lips do be looking pretty fucking small. This is what my lips, by the way, look like if I don't have makeup on. Like, my upper lip is just non-existing. It's okay. What the fuck? I don't care. You know what? We're in 2025. Small lips do matter. Some ramen too. Yeah, I bought like 1 pack of ramen, but I'm more like a rice fan. Like, I love a good pack of rice. Yeah, but hello everyone. So, I actually was not able to sleep yesterday because yesterday I was like, so tomorrow I'm going to a sale, okay? Like a warehouse sale. And for the people, especially the Europeans, I feel like we do not know what that is. I feel like that's such a like American Canadian thing. So what it basically is in America and Canada, they have these things where companies like do these like sales in a big like warehouse where you can only pay with like cash, and they like sell expensive stuff for like super cheap. And I was there like a couple of weeks ago. I told you guys about it, that I went there and I saw this like amazing white dress that I wanted, but the bitch like took it from me. Well, she didn't take it from me, but she didn't want to give it to me, even though she didn't even fit in it, just because she wanted it, I guess, because she found it pretty. And tomorrow I'm actually going there again because they have like another sale. So let's hope that I find a good dress. The Bzah, what's up? Hello. Juan, hello, what's up? Your hair's herring real. Key, thank you so much. The only kind of sale we have in Europe is like 20% off on Aldi. No, that's so real. Like sales in Germany are not a big thing. I feel like for me as a German, sales would maybe, if I'm lucky, be like, oh, 30% off, you know, but like really like insane deals on insane items would never be a thing. If there's like a sale of like, oh yeah, everything half off or everything like 70% off, it's like those shit things that no one needs. Like, oh, did you ever wanted to buy like a sketchbook? No, bitch. Well, guess what? Today it's 70% off. Okay, babes, didn't need that from the get-go. Thanks, though. You know what I mean? But here you actually get like crazy shit for like crazy good prices for no fucking reason. Tyler, what's up? The chair looks so comfortable. Yeah, I actually have to change this chair because I feel like I'm low-key getting too used to how comfortable it is. Will you do a vlog? Yeah, I'll vlog it tomorrow. I still haven't gotten money from work, real. If you buy two, you get 1% off. That's the deal, so real in Germany. Is Laura going to get Dantes pregnant tonight? Dantes is already pregnant. Dantes is 5 months into his pregnancy, so halfway through. Guys, did you know that women are actually on a usual, not 9 months pregnant? Did you know that pregnancy is actually 10 months long? That's something I learned recently. Saw a book yesterday in Aldi and the title was How to Do Taxes for Kids. And it was 90% off. Wow, you know, we need that actually. Actually, something that always pissed me off so harshly is that schools don't tell you how to do taxes. Like, they don't set you up to be self-employed. They set you up to be a worker. Does it cream? I don't know. I only know that Dante's ass jiggles. What's your best fix for period cramps? I'm suffering. Drink pickle juice. Trust me. Like, if you have pickles in a jar right now at home, everyone has that. Just drink the juice. Trust me. Trust me. Your pain will literally be gone in 15 minutes. 15 minutes after drinking a shot glass of pickle juice, and it's gonna be completely gone. Like, you're still gonna feel the period, but it's not gonna hurt. Did you learn it from Dantas? Yeah. Do you have a donation place? I just want your money to not be split with Twitch. Well, if you, I don't know if my mods have it right now in, but I can try something. Wait, let me try it out. Does it work? No. Okay. Well, I have a possibility to donate in my information, but I don't have it as like as in my chat. Wait, give me a second. I'm ready. I'm ready. Here. This is my donations things. Yeah, someone just donate. Oh, that's how you write it. Yeah, this is my donation link. I'm ready to go. Ooh. Open the bed. Purian, what's up? Have you ever playing Played Up? Yeah, I don't really like it. It's very overwhelming me. Thoughts on Olaf Jungle right now? Bro, the only thing that's getting jungled right now are my fucking depressions. Babes, jiggling that shit from fucking east, north to west and south, bro. It's like a roller coaster. Farming all the happiness I can. I remember you eating jujubes a while back. Does it help for your period? No, not really, but it helps with like my skin. I'm going to have Uber Eats a pickle jar at 9 p.m. I guess. Do it, real. Did you cut your bangs again? I did, babes, I did. So Olaf no good, is that you're saying? Yep. Tried your makeup tutorial and did falsies for the first time. Did you like it? Bugs, hello, what's up? Yeah, guys, my hair looks actually really good. Let me show you. I washed it today. Look how putting your hair down changes so much about your looks. I look hotter now. No, I know what you mean. How's it so long? I don't know, I just cut it by myself regularly, so my like ends. If you want to take a test on your like ends, like on your hair ends, is when you hold them like this and they curve like this, they're good, they're healthy. If they like stand up like this, then your hair needs to be cut. Like if it's like this, but if it's naturally like curving, it's healthy. But it's not uncomfortable on your shoulders. Having my hair on my shoulders, it's not that uncomfortable. It's just in the way, Loki. How many pillows you prefer sleeping with? 2 pillows and a squishmallow. Cause like Loki Squishmallow's the best pillow on this planet. Thoughts on Gwen Jungle? Playing like Gwen in Jungle is like walking down in a dark alley at 3 in the morning as like a 14-year-old super petite girl, and you walk past 16 bars that are filled with drunk 40-year-old dudes. Hola, Hashir, ¿cómo estás? What's with the league questions today, bro? I don't know. I did that when I was younger. No, you know what I used to do? And please don't do this. Like, I would never do it again. But sometimes if I would get, like, very depressed, I would put literally, like, Stupid, 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 stupid. But I would put my fate into God's hand. I would literally go outside at like 2 in the morning in a skirt and walk around through parks. Don't ask me. It's like those people that do bungee jumping. It's so bad. Like, don't even ask me. It is so bad. And I used to even do that when I was with Dantes, because I would always like hate myself. Like I would be so depressed that I would sit there and think like, oh, if God wants me to die, I will die today. And then I would just go outside and test like the limits. I didn't want to get jumped. I didn't want to get like assaulted or anything. That was not the case. But it was just that my mind, like I knew that there's too many people that cared for me that I didn't want to like do anything to myself. So I low-key put it into God's hands. Stupid fuck. Would not recommend. What do you think of the new Nicki outfits? We can play it like later a bit. I don't really like them. You cannot compare that to bungee jumping. No, you kind of can, because you have to understand with like bungee jumping or like jumping out of like a helicopter, or like even that like subway surfing, like those are things people do to feel like adrenaline rushes, knowing that there is a possibility that they're putting themselves into danger, but the adrenaline rush like makes it worth for them, you know? Poor Dantes, no, 100% agree. And at some point, Dantes sat me down and he was like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I can't be with you if I'm like in a different country and you like put yourself into danger like that. And I was like, okay, like, I understand. And then I stopped doing it. Can you help me with my Nicki outfits? I'm not sure if it's fine like that. I feel like something is just meh. Yeah, sure, send me a picture. We're not died just to feel something type shit. Low key. I know what you mean. I just said on stream that Sydney Sweeney is a baddie. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dantes would never say that. Never in a million years. I think even if someone would tell him, yo, I'm gonna pay you 5 grand today, just to say that, he would not do it. Maybe if you would give him 1 million. But even then, he would first come to me and be like, yo, if that's cool for you. Like, if I'm telling you Dantes is like loyal from the bottom of his heart. Yep. Bungee jumping is like very safe. So why do people still die when doing it? How did you get out of depression? I'm not out of depression. I'm even right now severely depressed. Like even today, like today's again just like yesterday, like a day where I didn't want to go live but I knew I had to. Okay, let me see Vavi's Infinity Nicki account. I would have loved you. No, Loki looks cute. Like a Loki looks cute. There's just like accessories missing, like maybe like a... You paid me enough, I'll say it. Sydney Sweeney is a baddie. She's a baddie. She got some fat fucking tits on that bitch. She got fat fucking tits. I said it. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I said it. I was paid and I said it. I said it. She's a baddie. J-Jo, thank you so much for 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Loki, already feeling my depression's going away. Copy. Yeah, I feel like there's like some details missing, Vavi. Tato, what's up? I wish night walks could be chill, but woman. Yeah, I'm being like honest with you, like love me the males on this planet, like credit is due where credit is due, but like there is some weird ass motherfuckers out there, like, and there's like, you know how you always say, oh, there's always bad sheeps in like a group of sheep. Well, I'm sorry, man. Actually, I feel very bad for some dudes, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to get sympathy or some shit, but imagine, like, even me, you know, that a lot of times when kids, like, the biggest perpetrators to put harm on children are females. Like, it's not a thing of, like, sexual assault. Like, I mean, like, if we talk about harm, we talk about, like, the mildest form of harm. Even just, like, spanking them, screaming at them, calling them names, like that's already harming children, and the biggest perpetrators in that are girls, and I feel so shit for it, you know? Like, I just think to myself, like, how can some woman be like that? And I don't even want to know how it feels like constantly thinking or like being aware of the fact that my gender is such a predator outside of society, that there 50% of humans are just constantly in a state of fear. Like, that's such a hard burden, don't you think? Like, low key, like, it's like, you know how some people are like, oh yeah, I got traumatized by someone else and now I have to get rid of the trauma even though I didn't put it on myself. I feel like it's the same for a lot of dudes out there. Like, a lot of dudes are like, you know, I've never done something to a woman and I would never, but I have to live up for what the other dudes have done wrong. Does that make sense? Maybe I didn't explain it the right way. I sent you another pic. Oh no. Honey, what's up? Honey. Honey, honey. Da, 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 da. Uh-huh. Sook, what's up? Oh my god, you want food, Mumi, right? I haven't given you food. Actually, I can relate. I used to punch the wall when I felt low, and my girlfriend used to be so scared of it. Real. Muki pala pasanini. Pala pasanini. Uy, mamuchini. Mamuchini. Olo kala pasanini. Feel bad for men when I cross the street to be away from them, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Real. A predator is different than just a bad mother woman. I wouldn't say so. I'm gonna be honest. Like, my mom never, like, sexually assaulted me or, like, catcalled me. But my mom was a very bad mother. She let things happen and called me things, hit me and shit. And that woman has given me more PTSD than actual sexual assault. Like, the sexual assault still, like, it fucked me over to a point where nowadays with therapy and everything, I'm pretty much at a point where I can function normally. Do I have days where I don't like to be touched, or is there situations in where it's a bit more uncomfortable for me? Or like a big no-go if a man just randomly touches me? Oh yeah, of course. But like the PTSD that my mother gave me, babes, is... that shit fucked me. Meow, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you. Meow, meow. And Boo, thank you for the tier 1, the 20th. Yo, is that a golden kappa train? Bro, we're getting literally like spoiled today. But I'm saying, like, a predator is like 100% like a very bad thing. Like, it still is, like, you know. How old are your kitties? 1 year. Back to bangs, yeah. Is taking off lashes supposed to hurt? No. It means you probably tweezed or like had the the glue stick too harshly on your actual lashes, but what you can do to prevent that is, if it still looks good, you can use oil to get rid of the glue. Like, put some oil on your lashes, massage it in, leave it for 5 minutes, and then you can just like take them off. Most guys deal with girls who've had terrible exes and naturally assume they'll do the same when it's never the case. Well, I wouldn't say never. I would, like, as an example, me. My first relationship, I got physically assaulted, sexually assaulted, manipulated, verbally assaulted, mentally abused, cheated on, lied to, everything. Like literally the whole fucking package. The only thing that was missing in there is literally getting abducted and killed. That's like the only thing missing in that relationship. And when I got into my next relationship, I was very, very scared of being cheated on. And like, I was just like physically scared when people would like throw stuff or like get louder. And even then, like, I wasn't trying to put it on the person, but then the person constantly talked to people behind my back, to girls and shit, was randomly like ripping their shirts in front of me and throwing shit at me. Like, at some point, that person was like so pissed that something in their video game was like pulled the wrong way that they almost hit me with their controller, but it got thrown onto the wall. And like, that's still abusive, you know what I mean? And then in my third relationship, I again was still scared of assault, was still scared of cheating, but I didn't let that out on the other person. But I got cheated on. And now all three of them speak like I'm the crazy one. Sure, but okay, not true, not all of them, but
all the good vibes sending towards you and Dante's.
But some of them. Yo, thank you so much for the tip. Thank you so much. Yo, Style, I really appreciate it. Lots of love. Lots of love. Thank you. Mommy issues are so complicated. I don't know why daddy issue girls get such a bad rep and I'm a mess, LMAO. I feel like the craziest shit is when people like hypersexualize it. They're like, oh my god, yeah, I need me a bitch with daddy issues. Like, obviously you don't understand what daddy issues is, you dumb prick. I don't have them, but I'm just saying, like, I've met people that have them and it's not a fun thing to be around. Like, I was in a friendship with someone that had like very, like, if I'm telling you bad daddy issues, I'm telling you like bad daddy issues. And that person would constantly, like, the only 3 topics we would talk about is, I think my boyfriend is cheating on me. My boyfriend likes the way you look, so don't be around my boyfriend. And on, like, I wasn't friends with her boyfriend, but her boyfriend was always coming with her if I would meet up with her. Like, I didn't even invite that person and she would bring the person. So she made him be around me. I didn't even want to be around him. So the first topic was, I think my boyfriend is cheating on me constantly. Constantly. I don't think the person actually was cheating on them, but that girl always thought he was. Second of all, it was the, don't be around my boyfriend because you're literally like the perfect type that boyfriend wants. Okay? And then constantly needing reassurance. Like, oh my lord. Oh my lord. Like, the praising and everything, like, fuck that shit, bro. Like, okay, telling you once or twice that you're doing a good job or like that you're very nice or whatever. But like, if you didn't say it for like a day, they would be like, I must be the worst person ever. Am I not good enough? Oh my god. No, I couldn't. I'm sorry. And mommy issues is even worse because if you want to date a girl with mommy issues, be prepared that you're not the man in the household. Isn't this the best boyfriend you ever had? ways and beyond, yes. Triple, bazillion, trazillion, mazillion, yes. Hast du noch Kontakt zu Felix? Ja, von Zeit zu Zeit. Wir haben, glaube ich, das letzte Mal vor 3 Wochen gequatscht. How's Dantes doing? I don't know. Check out his stream. Isn't kind of mies boring? Nah, it's voll chillig hier. So yeah, no, daddy and mommy issues is nothing to like fantasize about, because people that actually have that shit, because no, you know what the funniest shit is? Oh, you have daddy issues? Oh, what did your dad do to you? Nothing. He was never in the picture. Bro, then you don't have daddy issues, motherfucker. Daddy issues is a response to traumatic symptoms from a father figure. Oh my god. I really can't. Like, it's like saying, oh yeah, I cried today. I think I have severe depressions. Okay, brother. Sure. Dating tips? Yeah, ask me what tips you need. We don't like his stream. He screams. Real. That doesn't sound like a trusting friend to me. It sounds like security. Trust issue granted. You're attractive, but she should trust you that you wouldn't steal a boyfriend. No. At the end of the day, I don't think she thought I would steal her boyfriend. I think it was more like a thing that she was scared that her boyfriend would try to make moves towards me, which, just letting everyone know, never happened. But, and I also don't know if the things that the person said were true. But yeah, it's fucking crazy, bro, out here. Hi, Alina, what's up? What's your opinion on social media affecting relationships? If you're on social media and you post your partner, either do it in a scenario where everyone that views your posts is like close to you. So as an example, a private Instagram. Or if you're in an open one, don't push your relationship into people's faces if you can handle the backlash. Because you have to understand, like, as an example, me and Dantes, like, social media, it's not even because we did something. Social media almost ruined our relationship. Because, like, people didn't like him, so they took everything out that they could do to hurt him, but in the end effect, every single time something happened, it would always hurt me. Like, as an example, Dantes in the past used to have a lot of one-night stands, and he would, let's say, not treat the people bad, because that would never happen, but he wouldn't be transparent with them on where their situationship was standing. For him, it was clear he would never get in a relationship with them, but for the other party it wasn't, which is 100% his fault. But those people, when they found out that he was in a relationship, they, instead of being like, yo, you know what, like, he did this to me, he's the bad person in my eyes, I was the bad person. Bitch, are you delusional? How? Bro, I'm turning into Mickey Mouse. How the fuck am I the bad person in that scenario? You know what I mean? Like, how? And then they would let that shit out on me. Are you, because they wanted me to break up with him. And it's like, bro, like, are you delulu? Are you living in different reality than I am? Are you fucking insane? Like, very, very childish. And it's like, okay, whatever, you know? But then it also comes to people talking against you behind your back, people making up lies about you, people trying to turn people against you, and all the shit. So yeah, it's just like a thing that, and everything you do in your relationship is questioned. Like, as an example, if you and your partner break up, it's a you thing, you know? When that happened with me, bro, out of nowhere, fucking coworkers from my old fucking working place were talking about it. Even my aunt, that doesn't even have to do anything with social media, saw it. Bro, the cashier at the corner knew about it. Bro, I would go outside and I would buy something from the corner store, like get myself a Red Bull, and then the cashier would be like, I saw what happened on Twitter. I'm so sorry. Like, if you think a normal breakup is hard, try to go about one where everyone reminds you of it. Thank you. Thank you. It's so easy to heal. Thank you so much. And on top of that, like, people take your secrets. Not even secrets. People take private stuff and pin it against you. People will, like, literally, like, as an example, I've talked about this multiple times, but because of what I've been through, as an example, if I marry Dantes one day, I already know there's gonna be a big hate wave of people being like, you're too young. Didn't you guys just break up? Didn't you guys do this? Aren't you guys just together for 2 months? This is only gonna hold for 2 weeks. Oh, this is gonna turn into a divorce. Blah, 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 blah. Like, people are gonna, like, give unnecessary opinions about something that just should be, like, happy, you know? Or, like, as an example, if I'm gonna have a kid one day, they're gonna be like, well, bro, didn't you just abort one? Didn't you just kill one? Wow, so nice of you to keep this one and not kill it as well. Like, people are like, they're in your business. And for the beginning of this relationship, I let that get to me so deeply. But nowadays, I'm just like, at the end of the day, you know what, bro? I have a house. I have a cat. I'm gonna be, hopefully at that point, married. I'm gonna have kids. I'm gonna have people around me that love me. Why even care? You know what I mean? Like, why let something that should be viewed as nice and beautiful and responsible and well thought through be something we view negatively? So at this point, but to get to that point, it takes. Julie, thank you so much for the Prime. Sorry for yapping so much. No one is sad. Anybody, they are all depressed. Real. Online long distance relationships, don't do them. But Loki, that is fucked up of him not saying that the people he had flying with are better. No, like, I'm not saying that he was like, okay, like, as an example, the first time I found out that happened, because when me and Dantes met, Dantes told me, like, because I asked, like, maybe that's a difference. I'm not sure. I wasn't in the lore, so don't take me by my word. But I asked him, like, literally the first day we saw each other, I was like, yo, to how many people are you currently talking to? And he was like, yeah, like a couple. And I was like, okay, I'm just letting you know, if it gets to a point where feelings are involved, either you cut all of them off or you like, or we don't talk anymore. And he was like, okay, you know what I mean? But yeah. The first time I found out about the fact that the other people didn't know was, I think, 1.5 months into us being in a relationship. And I literally remember in Korea sitting on the bed, literally screaming at him and being like, you were a bad human being. That's why me and my girl only use social media to stay in contact with family. Anyone else that has an opinion but our relationship can text us. Real. If they don't have... What's up? I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, sir. Fuck them haters. I know how good of a woman, mom and wife you will be. Okay, Mumi. I'm gonna give you food if you cuddle with me. I'm gonna give you food if you cuddle with me, Mumi. Babes, what the fuck? What the frick? What's cat in Spanish? Gato. Gatito. Oi, Moomy, you're just so soft. Where's Heckaloozy? Heckaloozy. Okay, guys, I have to give them food. Gatos! Mamuchus! Mamuchus! Meow! Meow! Guys, I'm gonna eat some ice cream. Okay. It's always best to keep relationships off of social media. To be honest, like, yeah, you can let people know you're not single, but for me personally, I would never post about my own or talk about publicly. Yeah, for me, I've learned that, okay, like, doing content with Dantes is one thing because it makes us revenue, like, it pays our bills. But for me personally, I don't just post like, oh my god, I love my boyfriend or some shit, because it's like, people that care know that we're together. It's not hard to find out. Like, it literally takes 1 second on our YouTubes to see that. And Twitter, I constantly like repost his shit. He likes my shit. And on top of that, like, it literally, like, we live together, you know? But I would say the only times I would actually post something about my relationship would be milestones. Like, oh, I got married, I will get married, I'm engaged, I'm pregnant, I had a child. Like, shit like that, you know? Just because it's a big change that changes a lot about your career, you know? What flavor ice cream? Coconut? 4 berries, lemon, and blueberry. Is that freezer burnt strawberry? No, 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 no. No, but like at the end of the day, you know, like everyone needs to know how they're mentally capable of doing things. And if other people's opinions don't bother you, well, then post whatever you want to post, but you need to be prepared, you know? That on social media, people will give their opinions, either they're valid or not. Have you ever set yourself a goal for yourself when you want to get married, or is it just something where you say you don't put pressure on yourself? Well, it's not a pressure thingy, it's just a thing where I'm like, as an example, I want to have kids before I'm 30. I would love to even have kids before I'm like 27, you know? But with that comes a lot. Like, financial stability. With that comes, as an example, a stable relationship, what for me would mean marriage, because I'm not putting a kid into the world without being married. Like, no, like if I'm like having a child, you and I are gonna be married. Like, no fucking way I'm putting a kid into the world without being married. So I think like the latest that would be fine with me would be like having my first kid at like 27, 28. So marriage would have to happen before that. Hi Minnie, what's up? That's why I can't post on social media, because I would care about every comment. Real. And that's also like valid, you know? Like, you're entitled to view it that way. I saw a comment once, like, you guys only kiss when playing siblings. Like, bro, of course they don't have, no need to show you that, bro. No. Like, imagine I would just kiss Dantes out of nowhere. Like, bro, am I supporting OnlyFans? Like, bro, if we do like a joke about fucking incest, that's like funny and shit, but oh yeah, let me make out with him for no fucking reason, bro. A lot of people have kids before marriage. I saw a couple. She pregnant with their second child. They just got engaged. I don't get the big wow factor about that anymore then. I don't think you have to be married to have kids. It's just my preference. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think in our society people have to be married to have kids. It's just what I want. Because I grew up in families where people would have kids and then break up and have another kid and break up with someone else, you know? And then they would have like 6 children from 6 different men, and I just don't want that. Like, I feel like being married legally puts like a specific financial responsibility and household responsibility on both of the parents. Bro, it sounds like you're gonna throw up, bro. Smell it. I love you lots. Are you eating ice cream? ¿Qué sabor? Eso es con fresa. There's coconuts and blueberry. Do you ever get bored of living in the same 4 walls 24/7, living a very sedentary life, or do you wish your indents went out more? No, I like staying inside. I don't know. I have social anxiety, and for me it's very hard going outside, so I really enjoy being inside. Like, a lot of people would probably look at my life and be like, oh, that's very fucking boring. And I get that, but I enjoy it. Sas, bye-bye. Hecky. Come here, Buboloni. Not you, freak bastard. You. My cat's very beautiful in every single way. Words can bring no down. Whoa, whoa. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Strawberry. Everything with strawberries is amazing. Poor Yumi. No, Yumi got so much love earlier today. Now it's Heki turn. I wish I had done this relationship. Why? Would Dantes ever go back to school like college? I don't think so. I think if Dantes would ever have to go out of doing social media, I think he would just like work like a normal job. Have you ever regretted becoming a public figure? Yes and no, because like you have a lot of positive outcomes from being on social media, but also a lot of negatives. So, and it's also not for everyone. Like some people on social media never have to deal with anything, you know? Und was erkennst du an Katzen? Hier ran, gucke. An den Ohren. Is it true male cats are more friendly? No, both of my cats are very friendly, but he's more cuddly than she is. See, he just wanted to cuddle. You have no more eyebrows, Heckaloozy. Yumza ate all of your eyebrows. How to not make current partner suffer from my past cheating trauma? If you can't go into a talking stage with someone without constantly thinking, oh, would they potentially cheat on me? Then you're not ready yet. Because that's something you shouldn't put on them. Like, it's like saying, oh yeah, I got run over by a red car doesn't mean that everyone that has a red car is gonna drive you over, you know what I mean? Bye bye, Dia. Hi, my baby. My baby, my baby. You are my baby. Look at his little paws. Look at the little paws. Very cute paws. Your paws are so adorable. Very cute paws. Very cute paws. Very cutesy. Very cute paws. I do have cute paws. Oi. Are your paws cutesy? Are you baking biscuits? Are you making biscuits, booby? Are you making biscuits? He has such long fingies. Why is your fingy so humongously long, oi? You have humongous fingies. Hecky. Look how long his fingies are. Look. Such long fingies, Eggy. Would you let your kids stream as a job? Depends. I would tell my kid if they're at an age where they could stream, I would let them stream, but I would make a deal with them where I would tell them as long as it doesn't inflict your school or let's say your university, you are allowed to stream. And if it comes to a point where they start to make money, they're allowed to dropping out, but only if they already have like a income that would like be severely more than a normal job. But I would love for my kids to get traditional jobs. Like I'd rather have my kid work a normal job than like being streamers. But at the end of the day, it's not my life, you know what I mean? Like my child's life, it's not my life, so they're gonna find their way, and I'm just there to kind of like guide them there. Oh, Haggy, my love, such a beautiful cat, very beautiful, no matter what they say. Tips on how to find your own style? Pinterest. Hast du ein Pony nachgeschnitten? Yep. Onyx, what's up? What if your kid want to do OnlyFans? How would you handle that? Not under my roof. I wouldn't be supportive, to be honest. Like, I have friends that do OnlyFans, and the life they're living, like, if it's what they want, like, I'm happy for them if it makes them happy. But that's not a life that I would want for my kids, you know? And it's also kind of a thing where, for me, being on OnlyFans is the definition of prostitution. And I, like, who would, like, want their kid to be a prostitute, you know? Like, at the end of the day, if they're over 18 and they're like, yo, I'm moving out and I'm doing my own thing and I'm gonna be a prostitute, stripper, or whatever, well, then that's their choice. But, yeah, no, not under my roof. Ich stehe im selben Sweater den ganzen Tag. Oh, ich auch. Das ist ganz schlimm, wenn du meine alten Streams guckst. Ich glaube, jeden zweiten Stream, ich habe diesen Hoodie an. So yeah, it doesn't even have anything to do with looking down on prostitutes. Like, for me, if you're a prostitute, you're not less of a human being. But I do feel like that prostitution, and especially the normalization of OnlyFans, makes men view a lot of women in a different type of way. Like, as an example, just like people asking people without OnlyFans, oh, could you make an OnlyFans, is kind of like a thing of like 10 years ago that would have never happened, you know what I mean? Like, people asking you to do prostitution, you know, like, I don't know. It just, for me, OnlyFans has nothing to do with empowerment, because I feel like if our society wouldn't be so overly sexualized, then a lot of men would maybe not be willing to put so much money into that industry, because at the end of the day, the industry is not made by who takes part in it, or like which platform give it a platform. It's the people that consume it. It's the same way with like streaming. Like, I would not be a streamer without you guys, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like your guys' doing for bringing me where I am. And for me, it's kind of like, as an example, if you would see OnlyFans as like a company, the workers make the company. Does that make sense? Like, if no one wants to work for a company, the company wouldn't exist, you know? We're just lucky that nowadays a lot of people are looking for jobs. So if like people wouldn't be willing to pay into OnlyFans, there would be no OnlyFans, but that would never happen, you know? Because like our society has reached a point of sexualization where everyone is just perma horny and just wants to like jerk off, you know? How would you react to if your kid wanted to be LGBTQ plus? Well, first of all, it's not about wanting to be, it's about being. So if my kid would come up to me and be like, Mom, I'm gay, I'm lesbian, I'm bisexual, I'm queer, like, babes, okay, You do you, as long as you make sure that you are protecting yourself and you're not whoring around, babes. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, you know? Like, express yourself. At the end of the day, what do I care who my child fucks? You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of times the issue that people have with their kids being LGBTQ plus is that they in themselves are very homophobic. But what do I care? I'm not thinking about my child fucking, so why would I care who my child's like interacting with emotionally, you know? And if my kid would come up to me and be like, Mom, I'm trans, I would 100% visit a therapist that can in better terms explain to them what it actually means, give them psychological help, and then when they're of the age of consent, which would be 18, and they tell me like, would the therapist like, yeah, Mom, like, I need to follow this up because it's who I really am. I'm loving them, I'm gonna support them, but I'm not gonna take financial care of it. Would you let your boy or girl go through the childhood you went through in a relationship? Well, I feel like I was warned a lot as a kid or like a teenager. Oh, don't do this, like, don't do that. But I never listened to it. So I feel like kind of like going through heartbreaks and hardships is kind of normal. But when it comes to like abuse, as an example, like, I'm gonna make it a big point that I'm a parent that you can come to and talk about. That one lady that slept with 100 men 24 hours said in an interview that she had been porn since she was 11. Nah, that's crazy. When I find a perfect outfit on Pinterest and then I wear it, it feels so uncomfortable. Well, maybe look for something that fits your body type. Look for people that have the same body type as you and then look for like their styles. What, you wouldn't pay? No, 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 I wouldn't pay. Like, if my kid tells me, yeah, I'm trans and I'm gonna like take hormones, well, you can get a job, you can get like insurance, and a lot of insurances, depending on which country of course you live in, cover that with a how's it called, with a psychological backing that up. But when my kid would come up to me and be like, yo, Mom, can you please pay for my boob surgery, like, I wouldn't even do that for my biological in their gender kid. Like, as an example, if I have a kid that would come up to me, which is like a normal thing, Mom, I have a very, very flat chest, I want bigger boobs, like, I'm not paying that shit. You know what I mean? Or like, oh yeah, Mom, I'm a boy and I have a very receding hairline, I want full hair. Yeah, I'm not paying for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, those are things that you are insecure about and you're entitled to be insecure about, but I don't have to fix that. I can like try to do my best to make my kid someone that is a very secure person about themselves and try to show them that the way they are, they're perfect with however they look. But if my kid still decides to be like, you know what, I still feel uncomfortable looking this way or having this, and they want to change it, you can 100% change it, but I'm not going to financially take care of it. Loki, I think your kid will be energetic like Dundas, and then you will have two chaotic persons in the house. Depends, because like, I'm going to be honest, Dantes and his brother is the complete opposite of him. Like, his brother is so calm. I would respect their decision and support them, but not pay. Yeah, 100%. I think the only thing that I would pay for in my child is if they have medical issues. Like, as an example, if my kid has so big titties that they're literally like having back issues, can barely go do sports and whatever, and they would come to me and be like, Mom, I want a breast reduction surgery, I would financially help them. But a lot of times when you go to a doctor, it's already covered from the insurance because it's like a medical need, you know? But yeah, that would be something I would be willing to help financially out. Look, he's asleep. On my hand. This is my hand. Oi, palapapuni. Palapapuni. Uso kalamazani malakazuni ulakabuni. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Bro, I'm gonna fall asleep with him. It's so bad. Like, I literally feel my eyes just closing up because I want to take a nap with them. Because every single time after feeding, they get so tired. Just makes me go tired too. But yeah, I would say I'm a very open parent. I'm very open to a lot of things, to express a lot of things, to live a lot of things, to have experiences in a lot of ways. But there's just things that I personally don't feel are needed. Like, as an example, if my kid would tell me, oh, mom, you got me the iPhone, I don't know when I have kids, but mom, you got me the iPhone fucking 19, but I wanted the iPhone 21. Well, the iPhone 19 works perfectly. So if you want an iPhone 21, go work and buy it for yourself. You know what I mean? How would you deal with self-harm? I wouldn't know where to start. Well, first and foremost, this is not from a professional. This is just my opinion. So take my word with a hint of like, not sincere, but for me personally, as someone that has went through self-harm, if you see that your kid is self-harming, I would sit them down and be like, okay, I've noticed that you've been doing something to yourself, and I love you so much, and I'm very scared for you. I'm scared of losing you. I just want you to be the happiest version of yourself, and I'm asking permission to help you, to be there for you, and to support you. And then you give your kid the chance to talk to you, and either you hopefully land together at with a psychological help, like that someone psychologically can help them, or if it is a point of I don't want help, that you at least like constantly check on them, like make sure there's no razor blades laying around, make sure to like get the harm out of them and start like working around them, like, hey, do you want to cook with me today? Make sure they're not too often alone by themselves, and that they're always like accompanied and have someone to take the bad thoughts away, you know? That's how I would go about it as a parent. Did Dante ever let his beard grow out? I don't think so. You calling Dante Zamores the cutest shit I've ever seen? Hi, Vivi, what's up? I would just throw my kid into a rural place like my father did so she can appreciate what we have. What is a rural place? Heckaloozy, Shmaboozy, Malakaloozy, Laloozy, very cutesy, Mashaloozy, that you are beautiful, oi. Village? I would just throw my cat into a village. I would not. I would not throw my kid into anything. What the fuck? My favorite movie? I think I made this list that everyone wanted, or like some people wanted. Wasn't there? Oh, yeah, balazania. Look. He's just holding up his head while his eyes are completely closed. Like a farm side. I don't think I would bring my kid to a farm side, but I feel like if my kid at some point would have too bad of the grades and their surrounding maybe is not like supporting them the way they needed to, I would probably give my kid into an like a not institution, like what is it called, where they live and go to school. In Germany it's called Internat. into a boarding school. Yeah, if my kid is like very bad grades, I would put my kid into a boarding school, 100%. But I would do it with them together. I wouldn't do it behind their backs. I would tell them your school is suffering. If it doesn't change, I'm putting you into a boarding school. And we're gonna both find a good one, maybe where there's animal therapy, where you can like work with animals. Because like animals is a good thing for kids to like heal from things. Because obviously, if your kid is doing bad in school, or like doing bad overall, there's something bothering them. So I feel. Sorry, oh, it was just my phone. It was just my phone, boo. It was just my phone. It was just my phone. Boarding schools are shit. Well, the ones that I know about are really good. Like in Germany, I had like one of my cousins go there, and she literally changed like her grades. Like she was literally the best of her class. Nice lashes. Yeah, I have like not too crazy ones today. Oh my god. My sleeping Boo Looney makes me so tired, bro. He's literally so eepy that I get eepy. I'm literally thinking about if I should like stream a bit more, then like go offline, take a nap, and start my stream later again for like a cooking stream. Cause like, bro, I'm literally like, I just want to take a nap. What I think is that they deprive the kid from the connection and time they would have a pen with parents. I'm gonna be honest, Ultra, I'm so sorry, but I barely can read what it says because I'm like really bad in English. But if you could say it, maybe I explain you how I think you said it. I think that they deprive the kid from the connection time they would have append with parents. So you're basically saying that a boarding school is taking away from bonding time that a kid would have with their parents while they're there. We have a hillside boarding school. What's that? Wann zeigst du deinem Boy Frankfurt Main? HBF, lade euch auf Baba Grillplatte ein. Digga, wegen Grillplatte locker, ich würd kommen. You're back at the emo era? Bitch, I am. If my child gets bad grades, I will make him write a literally analysis of Death Note so that they will write me why each character did this or that action. Boarding school at a mountain, good views, great weather, real. Yeah, but the thing is, Ultra depends on what boarding school you bring them to, because like some boarding schools let the kids go home on weekends. So it depends where you bring them and even which age they're in. Because like as an example, if you're like a kid that's like 16, you know, like those 2 years that you're only gonna see your family on the weekends is not gonna change a lot about parenting. Your May, what's up? Oi, bubuluni, smakazuzi. Oi, balloony, oi. Bro, I'm actually gonna fall asleep because of this freak. My cat makes me so tired. He's literally so hardcore asleep right now. Look at him. He's just like laying there with his little like fungus hand. Look. So cute, Bubuluni. Komm, zeige im Hauptbahnhof, wir spielen Dressroom. Oh. Während die Crackies neben uns liegen, real. The purring is so sleep inducting. No, it's cause like my cats and I always take naps together. Like me and my babies, me and my boo-boos, we always nap together like this. We're like this, guys. And when they sleep without me, I get so tired because like back in the day, I used to do something that was called siesta, and it's like a thing. I don't know if it's a thing in like a lot of countries, but it's like a thing in like Spain. And my mom would always make us do it. It's so bad. I had strict rules. Students had to wash their own clothes and dishes and can only go home during summer vacation. Well, I feel like to something like that, I wouldn't send my child. But if it's like a more open, well, I would have to look into it. But no, in a boarding school like that, I wouldn't send my kid. In Kazakhstan internet schools, if you don't say hello to the older students, they beat you up. Real. I was even thinking for a long time if I would online school my child and just put them into like fun activities outside of school to make the social part like equal to that, but then I was like, yeah, maybe that's not the vibe. Maybe because like I feel like I would resent my parents if I wouldn't have had the high school experience. Even though mine was very shitty, I'm very happy that I had it, you know? Ich lebe in Kanada. I have two kids. Personally, I wouldn't send them to a boarding school, but that's just because I hate being away from them. Also heard so many horror stories about boarding schools and wouldn't pay my child in an environment that couldn't possibly be unsafe for them. Yeah, but I feel like it also depends on like why would you send them? Because like in most cases, your kid never fails so hard to a point where it's like socially not possible. The only reason why I was bringing up boarding schools because it was a thing in my family. Like in my family, a lot of people don't have education because they just failed school, and I feel like it also depends like the financial resources you have, right? Bro, I'm literally gonna fall asleep. Ugh. I just wanna lay down. Loki, I'm gonna put in like just sleeping and I'm gonna sleep for like an hour. What breed is Yumi? Well, Yumi and Heki together are Bengal cats. Just 5 seconds. I'm literally so tired. Oh my god. I'm literally so tired. It's fucking insane. I'm literally feeling my whole body just like pulling me down. It's so bad. I just talked to my brother about what execution I would give him if he changed his name to Sophia. What? You should take a nap. Actually thinking about it. I was actually thinking if I would like go offline, take a nap, and then go back online like 2 hours later doing a cooking stream. Didn't sleep much. No, so the issue is with my cats. They have this new thing where my cats, they fucking. Oh my god, it's the worst thing ever. My cats do this thing in the morning where they start being annoying as soon as they see someone's awake. And I went to bed at 4 in the morning, and at 7 in the morning, so 3 hours later, Dantes woke up. And the cats realized that and went nuts. They started running around, jumping, meowing, scratching, everything. So then it got to a point where where we had to kick them outside of the bedroom, and they have this new thing that they start scratching our bedroom door and don't stop. And if I say they don't stop, I literally mean they scratch the door for straight up 2 hours. Oh my god, that makes him eepy. That makes him eepy. Oh my god. You're so cute, Eki. I would try everything in my power to bring their grades up, like getting them an after-school tutor if they don't want to up their grades and don't have that initiative that's on them. They have to face consequences in their adult life. Yeah, but that's the thing for me. Like, if I would have kids, I could never, because like, yes, 100% I agree that kids need to learn and they need to learn like the consequences of their own actions. But if you have kids, you should always want them to be settled for life. Like, I want to lie on my fucking dead bed. Like, I want to lie on my dead bed and just be like, you know what? My kids are gonna survive without me, you know? Like, I'm not gonna be there, but they also don't need me. Does that make sense? Like, I want my kids, like, I want to die one day laying in my, like, dead bed, and I want to be like, you know what? I did a great job as a mom. I raised independent, successful people. Successful meaning either in life, job, career, hobbies, relationships, ambitions, whatever that might be for them. And that's just what I would want. I could never sit there and be like, well, you have to suffer the own consequences. Like, obviously, if my kid fucks up a job interview, okay, that's shit. But like, I'm saying, having bad grades cuts you for life. Like, it cuts so many possibilities for you and even me. Like, when I was 17, when I graduated high school, like, I didn't even know what I wanted to do back then, you know? Like, okay, so high school in Germany is Abitur, but that's like the highest grade. No, you know what? It's actually not high school. It's actually college. When I finished college, I was 17, and that was like the 13th grade. And I was like, bro, like, that cuts you, you know, if you don't have the best grades, because it already like makes a lot of things not possible anymore. And when I finished, I didn't even know what I wanted to do, you know. I think just being very positive around them and be their role model solves 99 of the problems. 100%. These are just like worst case scenarios. Yeah, my cats are cleaning each other. In Australia, you don't need good grades necessarily to get a good education after graduation. Cafe, which is like mini university, and you don't even need to graduate to attend the courses they have. Well, for most countries, it's not like that. Like, as an example, in Germany, you need good grades to get into university. Into like a good university. But I know my kids are gonna have a good life. Like, I'm getting to a point with Dantes where we get financially secure right now. Like, Dantes works 12 hours a day. 12 hours a day, every single day, so we can be financially secure. What a man. I just want to go to my deathbed with my girlfriend. Like, how much of a hell would it feel to live after them? Oh my god. Oh my god, I know what you mean. Like, low-key, I don't want to pass after my loved one because, like, bro, no fucking way I'm gonna survive without them, you know what I mean? But I also don't want to let them, like, go through it by themselves. Education is everything to me. As long as my kids are happy and live long and healthy lives, that's all I care about. Yeah, but education is a big part. You want your kids to live a fulfilled life, and education and a job that brings them money is part of it. Especially in a society where everything gets more expensive. Ich lebe nicht in den USA. Ich lebe in Kanada. Und Kanada ist eine gute Mischung aus Amerika und EU, Europa. Guess what? I'm preparing for World's Second Thoughts exam. Bro, I don't even know what the fuck that means. Kids, thank you so much for the tier 1 and the 4th. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I wish I could have my cat at my deathbed. No, don't wish for that. Wish for you go to heaven one day and the cats are waiting there for you. Wenn es nach Trump ginge, gehört das auch bald zu den USA. Ja, aber wird nicht passieren. Trust, ich denke nicht. Wenigstens nicht in der nächsten Zeit. Absolutely, it's important, but I won't ever put their education above their mental health, and that's not the case. But obviously, if your kid is doing bad in school, it's a struggle, and you need to like work on that struggle to keep the grades up. But it doesn't mean that you have to just focus on the mental health. Like, if you can find a good balance, that's the important part of it. Are the food portions in Canada also really big like in the US? Well, I would say that the food portions are a bit more smaller than in the US. Like, as an example, they do have like family sized here, but it's called like family sized. But it's not comparable to America. In America, it's like, yo, party size, and then it's like fucking a bag that's this big. Like, yeah, okay, we don't have that in Canada. Well, not in the part that I live in. I meant I am preparing for the second most difficult exam in the world. Good for you. You know what I'm preparing for? A big fucking nap. I'm gonna literally like stream a bit more. Then I'm gonna go offline, take a fucking nap, and then go back online cooking with you guys. That's exactly what I'm gonna do today. Because I did not expect being this tired already. Because I already did some things today. Like, I went grocery shopping earlier today. Oh, I washed my hair. I've been streaming for almost 1.5 hours. And it's only... Okay, never mind. It's already 5. What are you gonna cook? I'm probably gonna do some chicken with some potatoes. And I'm gonna make the filling for empanadas. And I'm gonna try to already make the whole empanada like a Colombian style fried one, but I'm probably not gonna fry them just because I don't think I have enough oil here to actually fry. Odette, what the frick? What the frick? Thank you so much. What the frick? What the frick? Look at that beautiful oys. Look at how beautiful they are. They're so beautiful. Did you cut your bangs? I did. Because I saw pictures of myself and then I was like, bro, you used to be such a baddie. Like, where the fuck did that go? So I cut my bangs and now I'm a baddie again. Know what I mean? Like a good hairstyle. That should like pop the fuck off. And also I don't have that much makeup on today, which is also very nice. Which makes me be able to touch my skin very delightfully. Very delightful. I missed your bangs. They fit you a lot. Thanks. I think if I'm older, I'm gonna cut myself a bob. You know what I mean? Like, imagine me being like a mom of like 4 and I just have a bob. And like brown hair. Oh my goodness. Yes. I think I would look so good. Like, oh my god, call me Bob. Bob Sinclair, babes. She's a mother. Mother. Yeah, she is. A good hairstyle, and I think good eyebrows make a face stand out. Yeah, and good lips. Guys, if you want the perfect lipstick color for you, like the perfect lip color as a lip liner, take a picture of your nipple and go to Sephora and give them the picture for picture analysis, and then tell them to get a lipstick in that color, like a lip liner in that color. Do it now? No, I look so ugly when I sleep. Do you think you would keep your hair color when you're older? I think for the beginning, yes, but I think like when I'm like older and I'm like, I don't really, like, I feel like even then as a mom, you should always make sure to keep some money to yourself to take care of yourself. Because I feel like with being a mom, what happens a lot of times is that people forget about themselves, you know, and then they like are unhappy with themselves. But if you like still continue to take care of yourself, like everything should be good. I'm just gonna flash him with my nipple. Yes, like just like it's a bro, it's a girl, come on. Like, as if we haven't seen so many men nipples on the beach. Like, why make it such a big deal with female nipples? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, I don't know, why do we over sexualize female nipples so hard when males are like throwing that shit at us like frisbees? You know what I mean? Like, we see a male nipple on a daily basis, you know what I mean? Like, as an example, if you go on a bodybuilder website, you are gonna see so many nippies, like so many. But why is it an issue that girls show their nippies? Like, what? Like, girl nippies are way more prettier than men nippies. Why is that an issue? You know what I mean? Like, free the nips. When you have kids, you forgot you're still a woman, I guess. I don't think that you forget that you're a woman. I feel like you forget that you're an individual. Because I feel like, and maybe like the moms in the chat can agree with this, I feel like when you have kids, you kind of view yourself as the caretaker of your kids. Like, you prioritize the well-being of your kids over everything, and sometimes you forget yourself while doing that. Yeah, but I feel like if I would post like a picture of my nipples right now, low-key we would get banned. Why is that? Why can men on Twitch show their nipples but a woman can't? I'm uncomfortable to go braless in public, to be honest. I think they move around. No, you know what the worst thing is? If you're braless and then your nipples get hard because you're cold or uncomfortable. Oh, babes. No, that's the most and then or like when other women have like hard nipples, that's all I can see. Like they talk to me and they have like their hard nipples here, and the only thing I can look at is their hard nipples, and I can't even look them in the face. It's the worst thing ever. Like if you ever stand in front of me with hard nipples, just be aware of the fact that I won't be looking into your eyes. I'm gonna look into the other eyes. Yeah. I tried the same thing but with my cock color instead of my nip color, and apparently I'm banned from Sephora. What the frick? What the frick? What the frick? You were just trying to ask for help. Cancel Sephora. Blaine, what's up? I mean, we can't know if we won't try. Shut the fuck up. They just get pointy. Bro, has anyone seen the new season of Love on the Spectrum? There's this one girl that has like a mom, and the mom literally, like, I'm not lying, the mom looks like she's 70. But that bitch walks around the entire time without a bra, and her fat fucking fake boobs just look at you because the nipples are like just like in your face. It was so bad. Every time I was watching the episodes and the mom would show up, I would just be like, nips, nipples, nibbies. I got some free lash extensions. Oh my god. For all the girlies living in Montreal, there's actually a store here that sells like fake nails, like those Japanese ones that with the nice key, with the nice chains on them and the nice little designs, and on top of that also fake falsies. I'm gonna probably visit that store tomorrow. I want to go there. Nipples get hard? Yeah. Babes, even men nipples get hard. Have you ever tried licking a man's nipple? I don't know why, but it makes them really uncomfortable. Está cómoda ahí, sí, sí. I played Infinity Nikki. I didn't think I'd enjoy the game, but it's sort of addicted right now. Yeah, of course I play that shit. Do the man in chat, have you guys ever tried playing with your nipples? If yes, how does it feel? Me, as a fellow female, I'm very like, I'm just very, these are like questions that just go through my brain, and I like need them to be answered. What's the store called? Yes, I know. Let me give me a second. I'll figure it out for you. Give me 5.2 seconds. The store is called Shushu, SHU Nail Art Alexis Nihon S13 to 2. It's metro level 1500 at Vater Ave Montreal. Not good. No, it doesn't give a sexual sensation for me. Not good. But does it not feel good touching your nippies as a man? Or does it just not do anything for you? Is it just like, well, okay, no reason? Because like, you know, just feels like skin. Look, you want to touch it though. You know what I really like? I'm not speaking from experience. I like ball skin. It's like old people skin. You know the skin people have here when they're old? Like, it's the same with ball skin. It's just like, it feels so soft and so like, yup. Yup. Logie, what's up? I don't know, I feel like ball skin is like, I understand why guys touch their balls constantly. Do you like the love handles on Dantes? Well, they're perfect to like grip him when I give him back shots. What about belly button? I'm not a big belly button fan. Belly buttons kind of freak me out. Snazzy, thank you for the prime. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What am I listening to? I've had the stream open as background. Sorry. It's just like a thought that came into my tired brain. Like, I really like touching old people. With consent, of course. I would never touch an old person without their consent. But I really like touching people that are old. They have nice skin. It's like so soft. And so like mushy. Like it's like slime, but thicker. You know? Yeah. Happens. No, I love old people. Real rap, I love old people. Old people are so cute. Like, bro, like if I see like an old lady smiling at me in the fucking bus, I'm just like, yes. Yes. Like, you are the most beautiful human being on this planet. Like, I can't wait to be old. Like, I still want to live my life, but I can't wait to be old and like all scrumbled up, like scrambled eggs, you know what I mean? Like having all my flaws and shit, and I'm just like, ball skin flirt, real. I'm gonna be the type of grandma that gives people cancer, guys. Why are you not like that now? Well, because I'm too young. I'm gonna be the type of grandma that gives everyone cancer, guys. I'm gonna give everyone cancer. I'm not gonna actually care. Like, oh my god, I would never care, but like, I want to give people cancer just to give them cancer. Grandmas have a special place in my heart. Only people that ever complimented me. Real. And they also give the cutest, they always give the cutest, like, little compliments. Like, so cute. I'm intrigued by the way your skin just wiggles. I mean, we are normal one day and then we just age, I guess. Yeah, our cells are starting to, like, fall apart. We're basically just, like, dying slowly. Be babushka? No, I'm abuelita. Wann bist du mal wieder in Deutschland? Demnächst, die nächsten Monate. I just started, first thing I want to give everyone cancer. Well, if I'm old, I want to be like the grandma, you know, like I'm super sweet. And like my grandkids love me. But like on my street, on Halloween, kids don't come to my house. Because I will sit there because I have nothing to do, bro. I raised kids. I've worked a job and now I'm just like declining in life. I'm just gonna sit there on my porch with my telephone on hand and a cigarette. You over there! No running! Police! There is, I can't! Running! On my property! Yeah. That's gonna be me as a grandma. Oxygen kills us in 60 to 90 years. I have a question. If you would stop breathing, let's say you don't breathe as much. Let's say we would make a law that tells us we're only allowed breathing in once every minute. You know what I mean? Or like every 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, we're allowed breathing in. Would we all age slower? What will happen after death? I don't know. Don't care. Oh my god. Someone texted me, babes. Like, bro, I don't care if I die or not. Like, I'm not scared of it. I'm like, bitch, I'm just gonna live a good life. Because, like, I feel like if you're scared of death, like, there's no reason, you know what I mean? Like, it's inevitable. Like, you can't outplay death. It just doesn't work. So you should just be in the moment, enjoy your life and everything, and bitch, if the moment comes, you hopefully look back and you're like, you know what? I had a great fucking life. I understand that the thought of not existing anymore is very scary, but like, bro, that's how life works, right? That's how it worked for millions of years. You will go zero? Yeah, but if you go to sleep, you know what I mean? Like, imagine one day you just go to sleep and you never wake up. Like, you didn't even think, oh, I'm gonna die tonight. So you're not even aware, you know what I mean? Like, isn't that chill? You know what I mean? Like, okay, I understand if you're like on your deathbed and you like feel the life fucking sucking out of your body, that's probably scary, or like dying in a harmful way. But I feel like just like passing away in your sleep, like you went to bed unconsciously because you want to go to sleep, and if you pass away, bro, that's like, where are you in Germany next month? Probably Berlin. What if ghosts exist and we become ghosts? Well then, bitch, it's party time. Babes, if we become ghosts, I'm gonna give everyone cancer. Oh my god, who shut out the light? It was me! Oh my god, I'm gonna give my kids so much cancer. I'm just gonna be in their house and like throwing shit. Yes. I'm just gonna start throwing fucking shit around. It's like going black out, but you don't wake up. Yeah, but you don't even realize. Because, like, do you realize the moment when you fall asleep? No. So, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like people make it sound so horrible, even though most people that pass away naturally pass away with a smile. Because, like, your body, when you die, kicks out so much, like, love and happiness hormones that it doesn't even feel bad. Little Dante's when real. Sometimes I think, what if only ghosts exist and we kind of go into spectate mode, real, like a fucking Among Us, Amogus. I hope you get nowhere important. Oh my god, imagine we could finally find out what's in area, what is it called? The Area 61? Imagine I just fly in there. I'm like, bitch, I know the secrets. I know the secrets, but I can't tell anyone. Oh my god, I'm gonna open a podcast as a ghost. Your secrets, secret week. Because we are secrets, because no one knows we exist. Hi guys, welcome back to my ghostly, spooktacious, bootachers, super scary podcast. Today we're actually talking about something everyone has been asking. Were the Twin Towers actually collapsing because someone flew into them, or was it a conspiracy from the state of the US government? Well, I actually went into the Pentagon and found out for you, so stay tuned, subscribe if you want to hear more. That's what I'm gonna do as a ghost. It's horrible because you miss out on things you could have done before you died, but why not do them before you die, you know what I mean? Like, imagine, like, as an example, let's say before there was internet, bro, there were a lot of things people probably did that were like very fun, but we will never experience them. But I don't feel like I missed out. Like, how can you miss out on something you didn't even know existed? And I feel like after a long life, you should be like very like calm with yourself. the people that died never ever complained about being dead, so it seems kind of chill. That's what I mean. Like, there were no like bad recommendations. Like, the reviews on Reddit were low-key chill like that, you know what I mean? Like, never read a bad one. Also never read a good one, but never read a bad one, you know what I mean? Yo, Sage, what's up? Stream from heaven, low-key. Do you think heaven is real? No. I don't think that there's like a space waiting up there just for us. Do I think there is something after that? Potentially there could be something, because like even if we're unconsciously sleeping, we're dreaming, you know what I mean? So our mind is going somewhere. So maybe there's like something that is after, has obviously nothing to do with dreaming, but maybe there's like something out there. But even if not, like, I don't really care. What about the people that died on accidents at young age? Yeah, okay, that's scary, obviously. Like, that's why just staying inside, guys. I'm not putting myself into danger. No, but like, I feel like, yes, of course, like, dying of young age on an accident is very scary, but it just doesn't happen often, you know? Like, I feel like this year have been more people dying of like, I don't know, airplane crashes than young people in accidents. I do believe in God, but I think religions are just so separate people. The world is so small and evil for this stuff. Please be careful with those scissors. It's okay, they're thinning scissors. They're not like normal scissors. You see how one side is like thicker than the other side? It's because this one is to thin out your hair. So as an example, what happens if I put my hair in here? There's gonna be a couple of hairs that get stuck in these like little things, and then you cut, and exactly there is where the hair is gonna be cut. Heaven only exists for animals. Humans go straight to nothingness. I actually don't care. I'm gonna be honest, like, I actually, maybe it's a bit scary that I think that way, but for me it's like, I just live in the moment. Like, bro, I'm just living to live. I'm living to experience, and when my time comes, well, then it comes, you know what I mean? And then like, I'm so unimportant. Does that make sense? I'm aware of the fact that I'm just such an unimportant piece of society that it's like, if I find my day, I can sit there and be like, you know what? I lived my life. I involved myself with the people I wanted to involve myself. I influenced the people that I wanted to influence. And man, I lived a good life, you know? And as long as I tell myself that, bro, everything is good. I mean, a train accident happened in Greece last year, and uni students died, or the school shootings happening in every country. Those are scary. Well, first of all, they don't happen in every country. They 9 out of 10 times only happen in the US. And second of all, it is scary. It 100% is scary, but it's like inevitable. Because like, for me personally, I believe I believe that we all have like a reason for existence, you know? I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I feel like you can make different choices that bring you to different paths, but I feel like some things just like are meant to happen, you know? Doesn't mean that people deserve to die. I just mean that maybe someone in like wherever our souls go needed them there, you know? I mean, nothingness isn't something anyone should be afraid of. We all experience it already and will again. Yeah, because like most people, I would say like 99.9 endless are not scared to fall asleep, do they? I'm not only scared about me dying, but my close ones too. Yeah, like I also understand that, but it's just like, I feel like it's a part of life. Like, will I be sad when my dad, my grandma, my aunts, my brother and shit? Well, my brother, I probably don't even like see that happen, but like if my loved ones pass away, that's gonna be horrible, but it's a part of life, you know? It's gonna 100% hurt, and it's gonna like set me emotionally back, but it's not gonna break me. I have the concept of canon events like in Spider-Verse. I don't think I know what that is. Imagine being immortal. How boring would that be? How boring would that be, being immortal? Because if you would be immortal, like, you wouldn't live every single day if it was your last. You wouldn't push yourself as much as you would. And imagine at some point just constantly losing people that are close to you. Like, it's not just the thing of, oh yeah, I'm losing like my parents, my grandparents, perhaps maybe my siblings, or some friends. Like, it's like you lose people of multiple lifetimes. Like, being immortal just sounds very, very a lonely life. It sounds like a very sick and lonely life. I would not want that. Like, okay, maybe like an extended life, but not immortal. Like, imagine you see your own kids pass away because you're immortal. Like, okay, if everyone would be immortal, that wouldn't work because, like, we would be overpopulated. But, like, immortality is just, like, the concept of it just sounds so scary. And I feel like most people have lost someone, you know what I mean? Like, if you go to your parents, they're gonna tell you, I lost my grandparents, you know, maybe even their own parents, and they still are surviving, you know? Like, people make it through losing people. So I feel like everyone should be good. Like, it's hard, but it's doable. Immortality sucks, is whatever you do doesn't matter. You can do everything in the world, but for what you know. Yeah, because like as an example, having the concept of you only have one life is actually very beautiful, because it limits you in what you can do, you know? Like, as an example, if you decide to never lose your virginity in high school, like the big high school dream, like, you will, and you leave high school, you will never go back to high school and have that dream lived out, you know what I mean? Or like having your first sweetheart in high school, or partying and go crazy in college. Like, if you don't do these things, you can never redo them. Or if you do them but later on regret them, you can never undo them. It's such a fun concept that we only have every single day once in our life. Hi Lado, what's up? Viado. Okay guys, I'm gonna go take a nap now, and I'm probably gonna go live, depending on how long my nap is, but I'm probably gonna go live in like 1 or 2 hours, and then we're gonna cook something, okay? I'm just like so extremely tired, like I can barely keep my eyes open. So I'm gonna like lay down for now like 1 or 2 hours, and then after that we're gonna go live again, and we're gonna do some cooking, and I'm hopefully gonna be a bit more motivated and a bit more awake. And we're probably gonna make myself some tteokbokki and cheese, what are they called? Onigiris, cheese onigiris, and some tteokbokki sauce. So yeah, if you feel like it, in 1 or 2 hours, I'm probably gonna go back online. But for now, guys, thank you so much for coming. For the people that I'm gonna see later, see you later, alligator. For a while, crocodile. And for the ones that are going to sleep, sleep well. Have a nice night. We're not gonna see us tomorrow. Like later today, in 2 hours the stream, or how long it's gonna take me. That stream is gonna be the last one before Sunday, because tomorrow I'm actually filming a YouTube video, and I'm also like doing all my shit. So yeah, thank you guys so much. See you guys, the ones that do later, and the ones that I don't, on Sunday. Thank you for all the subbies. Bye bye guys, peace out.